State of the Union address with parting shots at Republicans fighting for his job.
When politicians insult Muslims, whether abroad or our fellow citizens, when a mosque is vandalized or a kid is called names, that doesn't make us safer. That's not telling it like it is. It's just wrong. It diminishes us in the eyes of the world. It makes it harder to achieve our goals. It betrays who we are as a country.
But was the president's final address actually about running the country or running against Donald Trump? Peter Johnson Jr. joins us live right now. Peter?
You know, I was expecting soaring rhetoric, but what I heard was an attempt to reignite class struggle and race issues in this country, and clearly a president terrified of the prospect of a Donald Trump presidency. What we saw, Steve Doocy, was a unique and unprecedented event in American history, where a president of the United States, in his valedictory address to the American people that elected him twice, went on an attack against a potential Republican presidential candidate, and that was Donald Trump. And clearly he does not believe that the Democrats, including Hillary Clinton, are taking him on in a strong, robust way. Clearly he has concerns about Bernie Sanders taking Hillary Clinton on the left, and so in some ways it was an attempt to buttress Hillary Clinton's candidacy, and in doing so he made a referendum out of his own presidency in a forthright way. So what we saw now was the beginning of a campaign by this president against Donald Trump or the Republican presidential nominee, if it's not Donald Trump, on all of these issues, and really trying to demonize the Republican Party as really a party that would be looked down on by the Pope. He mentioned the Pope's address in the same place, and it was really kind of disturbing and weird and strange.
I think you got your finger on something there, Peter, because earlier in the day, he started his day, the president did, talking live from the White House with Matt Lauer, and Matt Lauer asked the question, can you see Donald Trump being sworn in? And he pauses for a second and he goes, well, maybe on Saturday Night Live or something like that.
The president was trying to get his bearings. He knew he'd have a hard time convincing the American people about a lot of truths in his mind that are not true in terms of the statistics. Median income barely where it was, the deficit skyrocketing, people not being able to take more than what they need in terms of take-home pay, terror on the rise throughout the world and in the United States. So he said, I'm going to focus on Trump. I'm going to demonize Trump and the Republicans. I'm going to make them synonymous with reverting to the past than to the future. And so we will see this going forward. I do believe that the Democratic National Committee should pay the networks for this paid political announcement for an hour. And I think Americans should be upset that a president is less focused on what they need in the next year than what the president needs in terms of his successor. I thought it was essentially selfish and really not befitting a president of the United States and an office that we respect. And I was really very concerned about what I heard last night.
Well, the president clearly bugged by Donald Trump.
Yep.
All right. Peter Johnson Jr., thanks for staying up late.
Okay.
And getting up early with analysis.